About nothing, y'all. And I just seen this movie for the first time with your boy right there in the background, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon. So this is a real movie review. I'm not trolling. And people try to say that like Nick Cannon movies, this or his music that. Somebody I guess likes it. You know, music is an art form, so it's like if he like it, then it's cool. Like I don't like West Coast rappers at all, like pretty much. Like even Wiz kind of, cause they pronounce their words too much for me, and it's like y'all are like snitching on yourself even worse. Like the mumble rap is better because only I can understand what y'all saying. Plug talk. Only I can understand mumble rap. A music tester. So I'm a food tester and I'm a music tester. I've been talking to y'all about celebrity health influencers that are selling y'all unripe food in their imagery, in their marketing. Food that's not natural and they're calling it natural. You're calling it electric and alkaline. I just woke up, y'all. I can't even feel my fingers right now. I'm waiting for my hands to warm up with the sun energy. So I'm activating my melanin and vibranium because y'all know I got that vibranium for real. It ain't no joke. Like the heart-shaped herb that eats the vibranium is like a real herb, like, and I really got it. So I can't talk about nothing really right now. I can't say nothing. They got me in jail because what they do is they know that we are addicted to cell phones. We are addicted to cell phones and social media. So when they put you in Facebook jail psychologically now, y'all, because I'm on my bobbyhemmitt stuff today. Psychologically, you are in a jail. Most people never been to jail, but if you're watching jail movies, then they take away your social media. You never been to jail. You're having a jail-like experience. Because I told y'all, the companies that make the jail food and the army food, because he's in the army in this movie. We're not trolling. This is a real video. We're gonna be very serious in this video. I'm laughing and all that stuff. So I hope anybody who's watching this watch this movie. This is, I think, a great Nick Cannon movie. I was kind of sad that he died. Like, oh man, both black guys died. I'm like, oh god, they can't just escape in a Camaro or something, like some kind of muscle car, like Vin Diesel. Or you gotta, cause he on his Vin Diesel stuff. If I could sit down and talk to Nick Cannon, I'll be like, yo, bro, we can't talk about this movie at all. But I'm just telling everybody to watch it. We cannot. I can't say anything. I can't even read what's on my screen right now. Y'all have to watch this movie. Everybody gets something like a cold. Can I say the word cold? Because it's cold outside. Can I say the word cold right now? Because I'm in Facebook jail. and everybody catches this thing like a cold, and then they find out it was not a cold. It was made in a lab. So that's the hint of this movie. And in the movie, this came out in 2008. He looks like drsebi right here. He does kind of have the drsebi bald head swag. The reason why I cut my hair and why people like drsebi might want to cut your hair is because when you join the army or go to jail or prison, they cut your hair. Why? Because they need to look at your scalp and see if you got different kind of infections. They need to see if you got lice, different kind of ticks, bugs. People be having all kind of stuff in their head. And they don't even be knowing it sometimes. You know what I mean? So talk about being possessed. Like, it's so many different things. You know, we got people, worms coming out of them from eating pork and stuff. So this is a superior technology. I don't know why he cut his hair for this movie. Yet I think it's very appropriate because during the quarantine and stuff like that, it kind of is like waving a white flag. Like, if he looked like a zombie, he can't. At least we can't hide it under a whole bunch of hair. You know what I mean? So this is a zombie movie. We fighting real zombies in real life. There are real militias who are prepared for zombie. Oh man, zombie. Cataclysms. I don't know what words I can even say right now. I don't want to say that other word. I need a thesaurus to use alternate words to make videos for y'all. I need a thesaurus. So, everybody go watch this movie. In the movie, the vegan or vegetarian, he caught the cold, the zombie cold, and he still was able to save their lives and communicate and be somewhat human. He was not a normal zombie like everybody else. Because he was vegan, they didn't have to kill him, and he ended up saving a life. That's very, very, very peculiar, if I'm saying that word right. It's very, very interesting to me on my drsebi stuff. So in the year 3000, you'll know it's 2020. This movie came out in 2008. It's 2020. We're under a zombie apocalypse like every movie you ever see. And we know we're not under a zombie apocalypse. I think there are zombies somewhere. I can't say where they are at, but I feel like they don't want to just straight up get on the news and say, oh, you a zombie. Like, they don't want to admit that some people are zombies. Like, if there's zombies around, they're going to quarantine it just like this movie, and they're going to not let anybody know that there were zombies running around. So, I don't know. If you get a zombie, a real one, get one on camera. I had a zombie type naked man that I showed y'all running around in the freezing cold without no clothes on. Somebody gave him clothes, he threw them away. So that's on my channel. There's something else that I wanted to say on my bobbyhemmitt stuff. It's like, with everything I've said, just add all that up. Like, who makes the food in jail? Who makes the food on the streets? Who makes, and the company's called like Kraft and stuff. So I'm a food tester and I work for some of these companies, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think all of them are so good. I think there's somebody that's not a good person working somewhere in the company. I'm not saying the entire company is bad. I just felt like there were some Satanists working for this company when I worked for them, just by the actions and the way that they marketed things to the black community and stuff. And I just was like, look, I'm quitting. And I didn't tell them I was putting the products in the trash. So I don't know if I stopped the zombie apocalypse already. I already was Jesus. And now you want me to come back from the dead, come back from hell, jail, come back from jail, and then be nickcannon twin drsebi Jesus again? That's what's happening in my life. Like, I work for the food companies, like all these other people, agents and stuff, and they wanted me to give out a bunch of different food to the community. And I said, nope, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm just gonna take the stuff that I think is healthy, I'm gonna modify it. Like, I might have got a pizza with pepperonis and sausage and all that stuff on it. And I might have said, look, I'm about to take off some of all this meat, and then I'll go and put some broccoli and peas on it and make it a vegetarian pizza. So this is why I first began to, just choose naturally to be a vegan or a vegetarian. And because vegans are the real vegetarians, and then now they're saying all plant-based, and they're trolling us with billion-dollar budgets right now. The richest people in the world are trolling us. That's where a lot of our views and stuff are coming from. They're robots and stuff that are actually harassing us. They're just really making our lives miserable. So I want y'all to help me donate. Of course, I'm homeless. Watch this movie. I think it's a really cool Nick Cannon movie. The only thing I'm gonna say two last things. This video is gonna be over. The only thing that's kind of not realistic about this movie is he didn't do no karate kicks. I don't think I really saw him doing enough karate kicks with those boots on. And I don't know how long they did like training with the boots, or like if he actually works out with those kind of boots. I don't like those kind of boots. They will actually hurt my feet. That's why I can't be in the military. So I have special ninja boots, real ninja shoes. I'm not playing. Like, they're real ninja shoes. They'll change your life. You'll love them if you get them. They're only like $100. They're not even like Balenciagas and Balenci, Agas. However you say that word. I don't know how to say all this. Versace. You know what I mean? I don't have. When I did make a lot of money, I did not buy all of that crazy stuff. I did buy some collector Nikes, but you can resell them after wearing them and just clean them, and people will like love them. I just take the sole out of the shoe, you clean it, you know what I mean, and then you sell it without the sole, and then they you know what I mean, they put another sole in the shoe. So that's kind of stuff I did. If y'all want to make some money right now, you go do a photo shoot with some shoes or whatever, and then you can resell them if they got good resale value. I don't know what these kids are doing today with all their shoes that they got in the background of their videos. The most important thing, though, beside him not doing enough karate kicks, is that the police actually kicked me in my penis in jail in Florida. When I was in Florida, in jail, because right now people will be like, oh, you got a warrant in Florida. I'm like, man, that warrant about to disappear. I don't care about that warrant. Georgia locked me up and then pulled up that warrant like so many times and then locked me up for real. Called Florida. Florida was like, we don't want no smoke with him. He said he ain't gonna do business with the state of Florida. So Florida is pretty much like, it's outside of my protection. If I don't get any type of celebrity influencers, I'm not going to Florida to clean up anything, or I can't help my Florida community and people that I love. I can't even go see them because I just gave up being in Florida. I just told the judge, I said, this is a crooked case. I want to leave this state and I don't want to do no more business with this state. And the judge was like, And I was like, can you even prove that you got jurisdiction? Because I'm not even a resident here. Like, I don't got no ID here. Y'all gotta, like, you know what I mean? It'd be different if I got a Florida ID with that signature on it. Because that's your, straw man or whatever you want to call it. People know what I'm talking about. So y'all better definitely know how to move, like Lil Uzi said. So I was talking stuff, like talking smack to the police. Like, dude, like, I ain't no regular, like, guy. Like, I'll get out of this thing and cook your daughter, your niece, your auntie. I'll go cook them some quinoa. I'll go rub her feet, make that girl fall in love with me. Now she gonna marry me. And the dude was like, I was like we'll be related. Like, it did, like, it don't, like, you gonna still hate me if I'm related to you now? I'm married into your family or something. And the police was like, look, we about to search you or whatever. And I was like, okay. Like, I get a random search and they like, take off your clothes. And I'm like, wait, like 3 cops come over and I'm like, what are y'all trying to do over here? Like, what the heck is going on? Like, you trying to make me strip? There's 3 cops over here. You already talking shit to me. And I'm telling you, I'm about to get out of here, out of jail, and get married to your niece. And you need to chill the heck out. And I'm being serious. Like, no, you go find your niece. She be like, oh no, I love him. He's like Chris Brown. He be moonwalking in the grocery store and telling us about vegetables and stuff. Like for real. So I was like, you don't know who I am, guy. So, You know, like, and I will treat your daughter, your sister, whatever. I will treat her very, very well too. She will fall so in love with me, and I want to be in love. So I'm trying to manifest love because I think I want to be in love again. Yeah, it's not just the cold talking. It's not just the vegetables talking. It's not me smoking Jesus. I'm talking about. I really enjoy being in love. I don't know how people be single talking about they don't want no kids. I'm like, how do y'all live like that? I want a farm and kids. I don't really like animals on the farm though. Sometimes you're just gonna get animals like, raccoons, and so they come and eat your vegetables and stuff, and you gotta deal with real life situations. An alligator just show up, you like, God damn, get an alligator a watermelon, see if he take it. I don't know, do alligators eat watermelon? I'm gonna go YouTube that after y'all watch this movie. Go see if alligators eat watermelon. I've seen a tiger eat a watermelon before. I know I seen that one. I think that was real right here. I love watermelon. I don't want to be your friend if you don't like watermelon. So yeah, the police, I wouldn't strip, so the police just got mad and he kicked me with them military boots that Nick Cannon got on in this movie. Kicked me in my penis. Now I turned because I saw what was coming. Like, he just got mad and screamed out and then just kicked me. And I was like, I turned a little bit so he didn't get a full contact hit. Like, if he would have really just kicked me in my groin, like if I would have been stripped and he did it, I would have had to go to the hospital. Any spare change? Because these military boots are a weapon in itself. You could get that boot and hit somebody with it and knock them the heck out. Them boots make your feet weapons. It's not just climbing mountains and, going through marsh and whatever else. No, you kick somebody with them boots. So I think he did kick. I might watch the movie again and see if he kicked some people with them boots. But he should have been doing some karate kicks too. Like, that would have been definitely dope. So I got kicked in the penis. And it hurt for at least probably 2-3 weeks. Because he really caught my thigh too. So it's like my leg was hurting. Then I already got injuries. So now you done kicked me in my thigh and my penis. And I'm walking around in jail. They're like, get up. Like, you have to get up out your bed and stand up and, you know what I mean, be counted and stuff. Like, at least once or 3 times a day, you gotta, even if you're just sitting down, you gotta stand up and be counted and stuff. And it's just like the military. It's like the same thing. And it's really creepy. It's really annoying. I mean, they have to do a lot of stuff for security because jail and prison and stuff gets crazy. Yet they don't give you special treatment like, yeah, the police just beat me up and then the other police just kicked me in the penis and y'all want me to get up and march. Like, fuck y'all, put me in the hole. I need a wheelchair. I need a wheelchair. I just got beat up. They stole my wheelchair when I was in jail. Like, I got up to use the restroom or something and then they stole my wheelchair. So I had to walk around and act like I wasn't in a wheelchair so I know people don't just try to beat me up. So the vegetables kept me alive. I was eating vegetables in jail, and they was betting on me, trying to prank me, telling me they were giving me veggie burgers and stuff, and I was like, man, leave me alone, stop doing that stuff. Like, I know that's meat. Like, I'll take it apart and smell it and be like, no, that's not even real meat probably. But it's meat. It's like, I don't know what this is. So a lot of people that were vegetarian and vegan, when they went to jail, they went back to eating the meat. Why am I talking about this though? Why am I talking about this? Because y'all need to watch this movie, because in the movie, the vegetarian he caught the cold, yet he was somewhat immune to it. I'm trying to imitate Bobby Hemmitt right now. So I'm not just rambling and stuff for no reason. Like, when I say he was immune to it, that I'm actually imitating Bobby Hemmitt now. Because I need Bobby Hemmitt to do some new videos. We need him to go to Usha Village. Nick Cannon should have did a slam dunk dive into the drsebi swimming pools. Hopefully he did, man. Them swimming pools at Usha Village are amazing. I mean, hope, I don't know. I've been thinking about decompression and osmosis and what really happens with that holy water. That water is really good at Usha Village. That water is amazing. So to end this video, I'm tired. I'm homeless and I'm not flexing. Like most people be flexing like they're not homeless, and you're like, why are they doing all of this, doing all that? I'm like, dude, I just woke up and I'm sitting here with the sun beaming in my eyes. I can almost guarantee, I don't want to get sued, but I kind of can almost guarantee that I can, like, I don't want to say bet or gamble because, you know, a good Christian shouldn't be gambling and betting and stuff. But I can almost promise y'all that jail food is better than military food. Many of us have never really been in. If you don't have military family or join the military, you don't know how they're feeding our soldiers who die. They get paid to die and to kill and stuff, right? And I think it's kind of sad that I've seen some of their meals, and it's alarming to me. It was like astronaut food, and somebody gave me some of those meals recently, and I just threw it in the trash or something. Like, I was like, what is this? It's like space food. It's not even like, it's not like I'm not challenging y'all. Don't do the Dr. Sebi Jr. challenge and try no not jail food. Because jail food is food that y'all got on the streets right now. I'm talking about the food that the military got. That space food. In the name of Jesus, I cannot eat that food. I was like, what is this? No, Jesus. I'm gonna go YouTube how they actually eat that military food stuff. I'm gonna go see how people eat that stuff. I gotta understand the psychology of a person and what kind of health conditions they got that eat that military food. That's why all of them deserve a check right now. Because if I'm telling you the food is GMO and you feeding GMO food to the soldiers, that ain't fair. That ain't fair. That's bad war strategy too. Unless you just want people to be, you know, zombie-like puppets. You get what I'm saying? Because a healthy person could just change their life. Like you'll just be like right now, I can take 20 steps and go get some meat, some like chicken wings and stuff. I never had a chicken wing though. So since, like, a hot wing, I never had one. So since that's in my vicinity, yet it's foreign to me, I don't have to choose. Like, I could just, it's like out of sight, out of mind. Like, I had to kind of do some brainwash stuff on myself to kind of like magic to like help me forget about eating meat. Because once you do things like, I was thinking the other day, man, I gave up the Big Mac for y'all. Yet the other day I was over there making a vegan Big Mac. I was over there making a vegan Big Mac. And why was I doing that? Because I've been programmed and I gave up so much of reality. Like, I don't remember what that Big Mac tastes like. I don't remember. So like in the Matrix, I can just make something better and replace it. And then my brain will say, no, you make your Big Mac. Make the Big Mac that you know how to make. And we can get that Wakanda restaurant, that Wakanda McDowell's restaurant and I don't want no secret sauce. Y'all, I want y'all to just stay away from any company selling y'all a secret sauce or any kind of secret recipes. We can't get with that. Don't deal with anybody. And I'm gonna say one thing before I go. The only person who got some secret recipes that I want is drsebi. Yet they're gonna try to replace him now and get chefahki on the bottle. You know what I mean? You got like she's trying to be the GOAT, like the big influencer. And so many of these people will be like, oh, drsebi's on another level. Instantly turn off their channel and go back and watch drsebi. And just go watch if you already watched it, it's fine. Just watch it again. Just watch it again, okay? I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm getting kind of hot right now. Got white police people driving around in the parking lot. And I be wondering, like, do these people, I don't think you live in my neighborhood. Like they manage some of our grocery stores. And I'm like, you don't live in my neighborhood. So you don't care if my community gets sick and gets this zombie cold like this movie right now. And in the year 3000, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Go watch this movie. And then go watch Drumline. And if you still here, oh, the last thing I want to say is, I thought it was interesting that this is April 8th, and then 2008, which would make, that's an infinity loop. That's a sacred symbol when they dropped this, and why didn't they drop it on April 1st? Because I just feel like that's a sick joke. Everybody know that April Fool's Day, April 1st, that whole week, you have to be like ready to knock people out. You gotta keep your pistol loaded, because people be playing really sick pranks around this time, and we need to also end that in the future. No more April Fools. I think April got something to do with vegetables or something growing and flowers and stuff like that. Go eat a vegetable and talk about its flower. People don't even talk about, don't your state got a national flower or something like that? People don't even know. They be out here fighting and talking about voting, and be like, what's the state national flower? Okay, where do it even grow? And like, this is Georgia. Where do the peaches grow? If you in Atlanta and you don't know where the peaches grow, you're not a real Atlanta person. Everybody that's really from Atlanta, from the country, we know where the farm, we know where the cotton is. You feel me? We know where the horses are. We know everything, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I be getting mad when I see all that cotton. Like, we need to grow some marijuana. I think they talking about making marijuana legal everywhere still, and giving us reparations. They gotta let them people out of jail too that's been convicted of any type of marijuana crime. That's crazy. You gotta repair people's lives. So yeah, I can't talk about anything right now. I just want y'all to go watch this movie, because we don't want you to catch no cold that was made in a lab and then you turn into no zombie in the year 3000. It's a sick, I think there's a sick joke that this movie even existed. And I really feel interested that Nick Cannon is not pushing this movie a lot right now. Because I don't remember watching this movie back in the day. So I feel like hopefully if he gets paid off of this movie, I mean, that'll be good. If not, tell him to buy a bunch of them and then sign them or something and then sell them. You know what I mean? Because it still will be his movie. Then you sign it. That makes it a collector's item. Now you're making money. See, that's how you make money in the year 3000. I just gave y'all 2 ways to make money. And I also talked about saving money, not eating that jail food and unripe vegetables that these celebrity influencers, scam artists are promoting and selling to y'all. So, I mean, this video's over. All I'm just trying to say, y'all, is that if your celebrity influencer is making food for you that's not ripe, it's like if you go to the daggone Queen of England and you go and say, whoever it is, the richest person in the world, whoever they are, You say, I want to get some apples, but I want the best apples in the world. And they say, we got all the money in the world. We can get the number one chefs in the world. We'll get 3 of them for you. And they get all 3 of them. And all of them bring you GMO, unripe food. You would kill them. The royal family would kill you. Like, that's what would happen. Like, I mean, isn't that how royalty, like the queen and all them, like they can just be like, you tried to poison me, fire, and just be like, they bought you food that wasn't even ripe, and we gave them all this money, and they're just like, they'll treat you like a silly, crazy slave, like they're a snake oil salesman, and that's what would happen. That's all. I'm not saying that should happen. In a way, though, like these people should not be allowed to, their businesses should be shut down. And they should not be allowed to do business in America or any other country doing this kind of business no more. Because there's no excuse to be selling unripe food if you're not homeless. It's like, just go to like 5 grocery stores and you can just order stuff now. Like, you can like say, look, I'm gonna do a photo shoot. I wanna have this. Mail it. Next day air, boom. I actually tried to mail vegetables for Chefahki's book. That's why they have that black rice on the cover right now. And I'm like, I tried to mail Chefahki a black bell pepper because she had the green ones, and I tried to mail her. I was gonna mail her some bell peppers that were black and red and stuff, so she could taste and see the difference between the green ones and the red ones. And I'm like, there is a difference. Like, if you got a pH test them and see if the pH goes up or down. I'm curious because there's something different in these. They taste totally different. I hate I really don't like the tan chickpea or the green bell pepper. I can eat it, yeah, but that's when I'm homeless. Why are you selling people my homeless guy food? That's some agent stuff, man. I would never say, look, let me go do a photo shoot and not be homeless and be doing stuff like that. So this is about the drsebi movie and the people, chefahki, that I exposed that's in it. You know what I mean? Just whoever, Queen Afua, all these different people, Dr. Inky, I've exposed them all. And then, like, she was even talking about, like, hold on. So this is her saying, is Beyond Meat better? And then she's serving Beyond Meat burgers at a party with the aluminum foil. Now, real vegans at a decent party wouldn't even use aluminum foil. That's when you homeless. It's really kind of sad, y'all. It's really kind of sad. This is an aluminum foil food tray that she put her food in at her party. If I was not homeless and I saw that a celebrity chef had Beyond Meat in aluminum foil, I would like walk out the party. Like, we used to serve food out of like crock pots with the like glass and, you know, keep the food warm and stuff like that. Like, it just, like, it's really kind of sad because there is a guy that, you know, I think she's friends with that has a Beyond Burger that came out before the Beyond Burger. So it could be that guy's Beyond Burger. And we've talked about him with his, you know, he's kind of garbage too. But it's, you know, it's better than eating pork and stuff. I'll give y'all, if you're stuck with some crackheads and you gotta eat something if you're in jail, yeah, go ahead. If you're in jail Go ahead and eat the space food. So this is space food at this point. That's what she's talking about here. And you can make your own patties. You can actually design your own if she was a real chef and get the company to make one for you. You can get different companies to make. You can say, look, I just want a sea moss quinoa, kelp burger with mushroom in it, and I want you to just make a bunch of them for me, or you can make it yourself. So I don't know if she made it herself, but she put it in aluminum foil. So I'm not gonna try to troll here. Now, I'm not trying to troll y'all. I'm not trying to troll, but these are how you actually serve a party. This is how you really serve a party right here. This top photo right here. These are like heatable type food server things. Pyrex. You got glass Pyrex, and you got crock pots. Like, it just takes a little bit of money if you're not homeless to serve an actual dinner party. There's another one down there. There's some other one. I think these are stainless steel. You're not supposed to be serving food out of aluminum foil. That's cheap, and it's tacky. Also, it's like the picture. You just wasted an iPhone. Like, hold on, y'all. I gotta go, y'all. So I'm just trying to say, like, a kid in Africa might have died to dig up the parts to make your iPhone and get your HD pictures. And when we get your HD pictures, you got Beyond Burgers with aluminum foil, when this is how you actually serve a party if you're the #1 influencer of Atlanta. I gotta go.